Great day to each of you. Listen, I am so excited to start posting to my YouTube because I don't have to rush to deliver these powerful messages to you guys. Okay, so I'm kind of going to sum up things that I've been posting on my other social media platform along with my podcast. And I want to give you guys more detail too, because I feel that it's so important to break certain things down. Okay, so many of you know that we have entered the spring solstice, which is truly the new year. Okay, and for those of you that don't really truly believe it, if you feel it, like literally, if you allow yourself to feel, you can feel something new. And this newness it's not, it's really new. It's something we have never experienced before. And the way that I have been shown this is the golden era, the golden age. The golden era is about everything working out for you. Okay, there is nothing hidden anymore. There is nothing that can stop you or block you. There is nothing, just the illusion of these things stopping you and blocking you. And it's you allowing your own thoughts, your own limiting beliefs. But even in that, all you got to do is let it go and know that all things are possible. For those of you that don't know, there are messages, signs everywhere. Like you are getting these positive messages, and parts of you is rejecting that. And so at the end of the day, this is why I'm saying there is nothing, because the signs, there's this inner knowing. Okay, there's things that's coming to you to dissolve the things that may be stopping you from believing or knowing this goodness, this greatness is here for you. Now, I want to dive into, because there's this newness that's coming in. Like many of you look at it as a new life, but this new life requires a new identity. Okay, and in this new identity, it's a new way of thinking. It's a new way of feeling. It's a new way of doing and being. All right. It's a new way of taking action and a new way of reacting, but it's going to be a new way for you. So if you have just been constantly thinking negative, then the new way is to now start thinking positive. Okay. Seeing the light, allowing yourself to see the light. It's a new way of knowing things. Like I've been explaining how there are those of you that say, well, I'll see it when I believe it. But you're not realizing the new way of seeing is seeing it in your mind's eye. You see it in your imagination. You see it in your dreams. You see it when you're journaling it. You're seeing it when you're praying, when you're meditating. That's seeing it. That's the evidence. It's the insight. That's the true seeing. Okay, so that's an example of a new way of knowing something. A new way of being is you now walking in a way that you already have everything. That means you're in this confidence. Okay, you don't have to hold on to fear. All right, you don't have to worry. You don't have to doubt. And it's you cutting out or cutting off. Just like many of you, you cut off people. You need to cut off those thoughts. Cut off those emotions. Cut off those emotions that you don't need anymore. A new way of being is your thoughts really matching how you feel. A new way of being is now slowing down in life. There's no rush. You don't need to rush anymore. You don't need to rush because you already have. This is a new knowing. You already have everything that you need. Now, in this new identity, remember, it's a new identity. So it hasn't experienced no kind of trauma, no disappointment. It's never experienced fear. It's never experienced worry or doubt. It's a new identity. Now, the key thing is this new identity is the highest version of you. Now that this is where you get to play with your imagination. What does the highest version of you, the version of you that has everything, what does that version of you look like? What does it feel like? What does that version of you, what is it doing? How is it being? It's a new version. Mind you, it's an abundant version of you. So it knows no lack. It doesn't know fear. It doesn't know worry. It doesn't know doubt. It's never had people to fuck over them. Like, it's never had bad things happen. The new version of you. The new version of you all the things that you're holding on to, the new version of you have not experienced that. Now, how can you allow that version of you to come online? Because I've learned that when you trying to do it, like, this is not about you trying anymore. Like, this golden era is no longer force, it's flow. So how can you just be still in your mind, just still, being still in your mind, and allowing your new identity to come online, allowing things to come to you, allowing yourself to feel good, allowing yourself to think positive thoughts, or allow the thoughts to be that is pure. This is what this newness is about. So understanding that this newness is tied to a new you. It's tied to a new you. So it's going to require the new you to come online. Now, whether that's fully, partially, that's not for me to determine. And I haven't been given that piece of the information. For many of you, this newness is just about you opening up and allowing, expecting. For many of you, you're being pushed. I do see there are those of you that's being pushed into expecting all of this goodness, because you've been giving all these signs for a year. Many of you, you've been for years. Like, there are those of you that's tired of positive messages, and you're not realizing that, because you keep saying, well, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? When you realize that it's already happened. It's going to happen when you open up and allow it to happen, when you stop doubting it. It's going to happen when you stop doubting it, but you keep doubting it. You don't believe it. So remember, if you don't believe it, here's something you need to sit with. If you don't believe it, how are you expecting something you don't believe? How can you? But it's the challenge of allowing yourself to believe. But you'll see there's a fear there. You don't, because what if you don't want to be disappointed? It's like you're setting your own self up. You are manipulating and deceiving your own self. But in this newness, that's why I'm like, all of this is being revealed. There's messages. There have been messages you've been getting about you and what you've been doing to stop all of this goodness from coming in. And you are absolutely right. You didn't come here to continuously suffer. You didn't come here to live a low life. There is more to life than meets the eye, but you have to open up to that. You have to get into knowing that all things are possible to them that believe. And so stepping into that, allowing yourself to know. And another thing is, if you can just stop trying to dictate. For some of you, this is not about asking for things, like you thinking of things and asking. How can you just allow? How can you trust? There are those of you that this journey, this newness is about you trusting. You don't need to say what you want. You don't need to say that anymore. You don't have to request, pray about it, meditate about what you want. This is about you just trusting and allowing that you have an awareness of what you want, but allowing it to just flow right on in. Allowing yourself to be guided if you need to do something. Like, you'll know what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Where you're not going outside of yourself asking how, asking when. No more of that, just being still so that you can know this is a new way of being for you. Living in a relaxed state, doing everything in a relaxed and calm state. In a resting, like you're in a resting place. It's almost like, let me tell you what's a great imagination to play with. You're sitting on a throne. You're a king or a queen, however you see yourself. And everybody is bringing things to you. Everybody is bringing things to you. Playing with your imagination for some of you, for you to see it, may be something that like finding what will allow you to open up. Because this is about you opening up to seeing it and knowing it and expecting it. You don't need an excitement. Okay? You do not need an excitement because you've been shown it already. So you don't need an excitement. Sometimes that excitement, many of you all be going into this excited place and you crash. No, just stay grounded still. Allow yourself to be wowed, be in awe, like, yes, like relaxing and getting into a space of knowing this is how my life is supposed to be. This is literally, it's actually better than I expected. I'm going to also share something else with you. For many of you, this is about opening your heart to love. And let me tell you why. You have to start with love. There are those of you that this all has to start with love. Because when everything starts coming in for you, it's about you loving your life. It's about you loving you and loving your life. And so it has to start with love because it's going to end with love, with you loving everything about your life. And that's a whole new turnaround for you. Like for many of you, this is going to be a complete turnaround for you. So be still and allow this new way of being, this new way of doing, and allowing this to come in for you, okay? Because it's going to be, for many of you, this is going to be an overwhelming time for you in a great way, okay? It's like literally going to feel like overnight, a blink of an eye, overnight. Take it in. It's spectacular. This is a great time for you, okay? You should feel alive.